If you're looking to get yourself some Ultimate Team coins from a reliable source, then check out ultimatecoinexchange.com. Link is in the description down below. Use your code L8FREE for 10% off. Hello, this is Leech83. How are we doing? Welcome to episode 15 of our Celtic career mode on FIFA 17. And in today's episode, we've got another 3 games for you. First of all, we begin away to Hearts, and then after that, we've got our Cup quarter-final match, Glasgow Derby, on the 5th of March, and then we've got on the 11th of March a home game against Partick Thistle. So, with these 3 games that we'll do in this episode. So, everything's still going okay. Obviously still top of the league, still undefeated so far. Everything's going reasonably well. The only thing is because the last couple of games in the last episode came quite quick and fast, a lot of our players are just absolutely knackered. We're just having to kind of patch up the squad a little bit at the moment. So the team we're going with is Craig Gordon in goals, with Christian Gamboa, Eric Savichenko, Gibson and Izagiri at the back. In the midfield we've got Nir Baton, Alex Iwobi, Oliver Burke and Tom Rogic. And then up front we've got Marcus Rashford, who's a little bit tired, and he's next to Chuba Akpom. So let's get into it, this game, and we'll see how we go on against Hearts. We've got Lee Griffiths on the bench, even though he is a bit knackered, so that if we're struggling we could bring him on, say for the last 15-20 minutes and see if we need to get a goal, but we'll see how we pan out. Hopefully we can just get the result without having to mess about with the team. Let's see how we go. Okay, so we've got a free kick here, not too far away from goal, and I don't really have anybody to take it with, so we're just going to go here with Marcus Rashford, and let's see if we can get something off. Oh my god, what a shot off the post and away. Good attempt anyway. Great ball by Rogic for Chuba Akpom. Akpom back to Rogic. Great shot and a lovely goal by Tom Rogic. Almost his signature piece really. Lovely nice little shot from the edge of the box. Good play by Akpom, holding the ball up. And a nice shot away. 1-0. That's a good play. It's Marcus Rashford. He should smash it home, and it's 2-0. That'll do nicely. Nice little interplay there between Rashford and Nir Baton, I think it was. Yes, it was Nir Baton who laid it off, and Rashford tucks it home to make it 2-0. Well, there we have it. It is a 2-0 victory, and only just known, I didn't realise, but until I listened to some of the commentary there, we actually are now champions after that victory. A 2-0 win over Hearts, and that is the league confirmed on the 25th of February 2017. Absolutely perfect. How much that is probably prominent for just now. We are miles ahead of the pack, and in real life, and it's only a matter of time before the title comes to Parkhead, and it's confirmed as 6 in a row, and it's been confirmed on this already, the 25th of February, and we've just confirmed the league there with that win. I'll just see. I thought we might have something to tell us that, but I think it's just a case of just waiting to the end of the season now. I thought we might have something telling us that yes, we're definitely a title. Let's just have a look, see if there's anything here. No, there isn't. I thought it would be something, but there was nothing else mentioned. Anyway, I digress. Let's get ready for the next game. It's a Glasgow Derby in the quarterfinals of the Scottish Cup. There'll be much changes made to the team, and we'll try and get us back to as much as full strength as we can for that one, and continue our winning ways. Okay, so here it is there, just to confirm before we get into the Glasgow Derby match. Celtic win the Scottish Premier as a magnificent season, ending in glory for Celtic as they won the Scottish Premier League title. Players and supporters celebrated through the night, and the long campaign saw them pick up the Scottish Premier crown. Expectation will be sky high for the next season, and manager looks to build on further success. Obviously, not all of that's true, because we didn't get the title at that point in time. We just won it, so I don't know whether I've skipped by something or whether I've missed something or what's going on. But nonetheless, we are definitely champions, and that is confirmed on that. So we'll now progress into the match against them in the Glasgow Derby, and we'll see what's going on with that one as well. So I'll give you some more news before we get into it. We've got a few people accepting the contracts. I've offered a new contract to Cole Touré, new contract to Stuart Armstrong. One of our youth players is getting moved up into the starting lineup as well, and there's that's kind of all about that just now. And let's get into this, where I can just go straight into picking the team. Okay, so we will use our traditional green and white hoops, and let's get into team management. So first goalkeeper for the first team goalkeeper for this season has been Oliver Nyland, so bring Nyland back into the fray. Our main man in the cam position has been Stuart Armstrong. We'll be taking out Christian Gamboa and we'll be bringing back in Mikael Lustig. We will be bringing in where the hell has he went to? Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney now 73 rated, made such a good progress with Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney comes in place of Izagiri. Simnovovic will replace Gibson. Griffiths will replace Chuba Akpom. Scott Sinclair will replace Alex Iwobi. And finally, where the hell is he? Patrick Roberts will come in place of Burke. And I said finally, one more to do, and that is Beaton for Brown. And let me just get this sorted out here where I can put James Forrest onto the bench. No place on the bench for Tom Roderick. I don't think I'll take Nakamura out and we'll put Tom Roderick on the bench because he did score after all. So we'll go with that team. It'll be Oliver Nyland in goals with Mikael Lustig, Eric Saviachenko, Jozo Simnovovic and Kieran Tierney as our back four. The midfield is set up with Scott Brown, Scott Sinclair, Patrick Roberts, Stuart Armstrong, and up front Lee Griffiths and Marcus Rashford. Let's get into them and let's progress to the Cup semi-final. That's good play, and that's a lovely ball through, and it's Lee Griffiths. It's Griffiths! Saved, but it falls right to Marcus Rashford. 3 minutes in, and we are in front. The ball through, deserved the goal really. Griffiths having a shot. Jilks can only toe it out, and Rashford can toe it home. And that's 1-0. Obviously it's side foot, but you know what I mean. We're tripping over each other. And that's terrible defending. They're falling over the top of each other and let them come forward. And it's 1-0 anyway. Roberts poking that one through for Griffiths. Griffiths driving into the box. It's Lee Griffiths! Fucking have it! It's 2-1. That'll do nicely. 20 minutes to go. Individual play. Griffiths coming in from the wide area and just smashing it home. That's 2-1. That's nice. Scott Sinclair driving forward last 5 minutes. Skipping inside. Scott Sinclair. Scott Sinclair! Oh, that deserved a goal. Well, that's another victory for us and it's progress in the Scottish Cup, and we are now into the Scottish Cup semi-finals with 12 shots, 5 of them on target, slightly down in possession, but we still dominated the game and had more than enough chances to get through, so delighted with that. Absolutely perfect. So we progress on everything and we remain domestically unbeaten so far this season, so everything is looking on the up and up, which is only a good thing. St Johnstone also making it through after a 2-0 win over Motherwell. Who else made it through? Hearts have beaten Dundee. Looks like Partick Thistle and Kilmarnock may need to replay, not sure about that one. We'll see what happens with that, but nonetheless, progress for us, that is the main thing. Now we will get the team ready for the last game of the episode, which is going to be against Partick Thistle. Okay, so here we go, ready for the game against Partick Thistle, and today we're going to try a little bit something different. We usually play 4-1-2-1-2, but today we're going to play 4-3-3 with Scott Sinclair at striker, Forrest out on the left, Mackay Stephen on the right, Roderick Beaton and Arthur in the midfield with Izagiri, Simnovovic, Saviachenko, Gamboa and Nyland completing the team. I would play Roberts, but he's a bit tired after the last game, so we're just going to keep him on the bench. And we'll play Roderick instead of Armstrong again, just because he'll be a bit knackered, and we'll play Arthur and Beaton instead of Brown, just to kind of mix it up a little bit, and again just to give people a little bit of a game time, and we'll kind of see how we'll go with this one. I'll just make sure I've definitely put Roberts on the bench. I just wasn't 100% sure if I had. Just take Nakamura down here and put Roberts on the bench. I have done, and I'm going to bring this young lad Pereira. He's my youth prodigy, if you like. He's only 62 rated, but we're going to put him onto the bench just now. He is a Brazilian, can play left mid or right mid, and he's only 16, so we're going to put him onto the bench as well, instead of Armstrong, fuck it, instead of Armstrong. And one of note, that Moussa Dembele is back. He's not fully fit. He's got a little remit on his thing saying he can come back, but he does have a chance of re-injuring himself, so he's on the bench just in case. But I don't think he'll use him, so we'll just put him there anyway. But we'll see how this team plays in this formation as we get into this game against Vissel. Beaton playing a free kick to Izagiri. Izagiri to Gamboa. Christian Gamboa, good shot and a good save by the goalkeeper. Forrest for Scott Sinclair. Scott Sinclair driving into the box. And it's Sinclair, and that's lovely. That'll do nicely. Absolutely perfect. Just the pace of Sinclair jinking into the box. Taking it all the way to the byline, cutting back in. And then just slotting it home nicely for 1-0. Oh my god, are you kidding me? The 83rd minute. The keeper makes a save and it falls to whoever that is that's put it in the back of the net for Partick Thistle. And it's 1-1. First save is fine. But then they just can't do anything about that. It's 1-0. Well, it's hard to believe that game finished in a draw. 14 shots, 9 on target to Partick Thistle's 6 with 4 on target. It felt comfortable. It didn't feel like anything, but they pushed the kind of like all-out attack almost at the end. And ended up nicking a goal for all their chances. So it's just one of those ones that just didn't go necessarily our way this time round. However, we are champions. Everything's looking on the up and up, and we're also in the cup semi-final as well, so everything's looking okay in the domestic front. Obviously, in the next episode, we've got the return leg against Juventus to play. We've already been hammered by them, so it's just a matter of just accepting that as being eliminated from the Champions League this time round. We got to the last 16, that's still an achievement, and we've dominated domestically, so we can keep all that in good regard. So everything's looking okay. We've won the league in February. Everything's very much in our hands. Everything's all right, and it's good to see they're still dropping points round about us. So we're doing okay. Even though we drew, other teams round about us are drawing as well. So everything's all good. So make sure that you join us in the next episode. We will be playing against Juventus. We've also got, I think it's 2 games against Hamilton. No, it's a game against Hamilton and then against Aberdeen. So these 3 games will be in the next episode, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, drop a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. As always, take it easy.